let's talk about, like, I'm so big on marketing, digital marketing, content marketing, all that sort of stuff, and the psychology of it. You've been in marketing for quite a while. What do you feel separates, like, somebody who's just starting out from a good marketer, somebody that understands marketing quite well? And I know that's a loaded question there. Um, so for me, I feel what makes a good marketer is somebody who understands the, like, I'm saying this, so I'm not putting you on the spot. Just what I feel is a good marketer, and I'd love to hear what you say. But I feel the difference between somebody who's just starting out as a marketer versus somebody that's really good is that person who's great has been learning the psychology of marketing, not just the tactics and, like, how do I, like, get a pixel on my site, or how do I, like, do keyword research and be too data driven, but the psychology of how people react to what they see. That's what I feel is the difference between a good marketer and someone who's just starting out. What do you feel is separates a good marketer from somebody who's just starting?
Yeah, I think what you said is great. And I can go one level above this, so I can
Perfect.
zoom out even more.
I love it.
So, what I think makes a great marketer is a person who is not obsessed about tactics or strategies. Like, how do I get traffic here? How does retargeting work? Or how to lower my CPC or whatever, or all those like little things, little hacks, like growth hacking and all that. So great marketer is a person who doesn't care. It's not that doesn't care, doesn't obsess about marketing strategies. What he does or she, what he or she does obsess is how to create the kind of product and how to explain that product to people in a way that they would want to buy it. Great marketer understands that it's all about the product. Usually, when I talk about the importance of the actual product for marketing, I tell the very famous story of Coca-Cola when they did like a blind test with Pepsi. Like it is almost in every marketing book, and they figured out that people preferred Pepsi because it's like sweeter. So what they did next is they released new Coke, which had sweeter taste than Pepsi, and they thought that okay, we're going to like kill them, we're going to nail the market, blah blah blah. But new Coke flopped because people wanted like the good old taste of Coca-Cola that they love. So the takeaway of that story is that marketers were actually doing marketing research. They were trying to figure out what the market wants, and they were changing the product based on the market. Now the other thing is that they didn't quite understand like what does the market want, and that people don't want just sweeter cola, they want cola as it is. But the main idea is that the job of a marketer is to understand the market and understand what kind of product, how to create the kind of product that
Mm.
market would want. So all those like marketing strategies, how to get traffic from Pinterest, how to get traffic from Instagram, how to be upvoted on Reddit. Now, the best way to be upvoted on Reddit is to create the kind of product that someone would submit on Reddit for you
Mm.
without you having to do anything, and that others would love so much that they would upvote it naturally. No growth hacks, just create the best damn product. And this again goes back to being the expert in your industry. Know your industry well enough, because like I said, I would be a terrible marketer for dental products. I have no idea like what makes dental products awesome. Probably if I would spend like 5 years in that industry, I would become a great marketer because I would study like everything, I would understand the industry and all that. So yeah, being great marketer, it's not about knowing like those marketing tactics. They are super easy to learn. Read a few books, read a few blogs, and you understand. It's about understanding the actual industry, whether you're in dental industry, the beauty industry, the I don't know pools, and like how to take care of your pool industry.
Mm.
That's the thing.
Oh, I think that's so good. I've got a perfect example of how that's played out for me in my business, in my life. One thing that you mentioned is, like, you need to understand your audience and your customers so much. I think that's like the first step, right? And then something that I find a lot of people, especially if they're new in business, is they're very scared of feedback,
Mm.
and definitely scared, as for most human beings, are scared of negative feedback. But I think they forget that feedback is the most important thing that we need for us to grow. And what you're saying is like your product needs to evolve to give your customer audience exactly what they want. And for me, I've gone away and I do studies and I speak to my audience so much, and they're saying, I'm buying a business and I want to buy a business, but what's the next step? Like they're buying a business and making thousands of dollars a month, tens of thousands of dollars a month. They want the next step. And I didn't have that next step for them. So that's why I created a growing online businesses course for them. And that was like, I had to get over some fear that I had, which was asking for negative feedback. And I needed to get that feedback to make sure I could evolve my product to ensure that I'm giving them what they actually wanted. Right. And I think that's like what you're saying with the Coke and Pepsi thing is like, about the product is like you hit the nail on the head. And I just love that. And I want to use that now if you let me, because it's just such a good example of what a good marketer is, because it's not about those tactics. Like it's just hit massive light bulbs for me. And I hope the audience have got that as well. It's like the product is everything. Hey.
Yeah. And your job as a marketer, like marketer, the word comes from the word market. And what is market? Market is where some people come to sell their products and other people come and buy those products. So your job is like to watch the market and understand it first and foremost, over all those like little things like CTR, like Google Analytics filters and blah, blah, blah.
And that's just going to make you so much better at your craft and what you do, and put you higher as an industry leader.